Hello, my name is Armilda Irene from 2024 I class with student number 6. This presentation is about my English journey and how cultural exposure, media, and intercultural interaction shape my identity as an English user and an English literature student. My earliest exposure to English came from fairy tales such as Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, and Beauty and the Beast. These books became my first cultural artifacts. At that time, English felt like imaginations and story, not something I had to study or understand. When I was a child, I really liked reading Enid Blyton novels, especially the famous Five series, just like The Five on the Treasure Island. I didn't understand every word, but I learned to guess meanings from context. It helped me become more confident and independent as a reader in English. Movies like Barney, Barbie, and Strawberry Shortcake helped me learn English through listening. By watching them always, I became familiar with pronunciation, intonation, and how words are expressed in English, even without any subtitles. At school, English became more structured and assessed. Since elementary school, I often got high grades, especially an A plus in English. It made me feel like English was something I was capable of learning academically. Western movies such as The Click and other Disney films accompanied my childhood. They introduced daily conversations and social language. Sometimes I notice small cultural differences, especially in humor and behavior, which help me understand cultural context better. My interest in music grew when I started learning piano, and from there I explored many kinds of music. Music became a cultural artifact that helped me understand informal expressions and emotions in English in a more personal way. Social media greatly increased my exposure to English. Through trends, posts, comments, I could see how people communicate online. Sharing opinions and interacting with others helped me practice English naturally and became more confident. Through Snapchat and Instagram, I made friends from many different countries with different backgrounds. Even though we had different cultural backgrounds, English became the language that connected us and allowed daily communication to happen. In some of my interactions, English worked as a lingua franca because we focused more on understanding each other than on speaking perfect grammar because it made our communication feel more comfortable and inclusive. I often mix English and Indonesian, especially when texting online, just like the example that I give. With family and close friends, I mostly use Indonesian, but online I blend both languages, so this code mixing feels natural to me and fits the situation. As I used English more, my curiosity also grew. I started searching for the histories of English and reading more literature. I also began writing diaries and journals in English because it felt more honest and expressive to me. Reading classic literature became my hobby. I started to love old-fashioned language, such as early modern and Shakespearean English. So learning these forms helped me understand complex sentences and improve my writing style gradually. From all the media I consumed and experiences I had with English broadened my perspective. I learned to be more open-minded, to respect differences, and to communicate with people from different backgrounds and cultures more thoughtfully. When I was 16, someone paid me for my poem, and I felt very appreciated, of course. That moment encouraged me to open a writing commission, so it made me realize that English could be used in real life and professional situations. Writing for different people helped me understand tone, clarity, and purpose. This experience made me realize that communication is not only about language, but also about understanding the audience, and it motivated me to keep improving. All of these experiences influenced my decision to major in English literature. I wanted to study something that matched my interest and passion. So I started my journey as an English literature student at UNESA through SNBP. Now, since I am an English literature student, so of course English is part of my daily life. I use it academically in class and writing, and personally in thinking and communication, both online and offline. Even though I have come this far, I know that my English journey isn't finished yet. I'm still improving my academic writing and intercultural understanding as part of my continuous learning process. So, I hope I will gain a better improvement in the future. In conclusion, my English literacy journey shows that language development is shaped by culture, media, and interaction with others. English is no longer just a subject to me, but a part of who I am. That's all from me. Thank you.